What's up, guys? I am live. I really want to move my mic so I'm not over here on this side of the screen the whole time. There we go. That's better. So it is Sunday morning, Mother's Day, and obviously I'm whispering. Well, I'm not whispering, I'm just talking very quietly because I'm the first one up in the family, and I don't want to wake anyone else up. I want to let them sleep, especially since the fact that it's Mother's Day. And Mrs. Cincy is obviously a mother, so I want to let her get her rest. But today, so first of all, how's it going, guys? WTF It's Juan says, hey Cincy. JLY9 says, shh. That was very much like the ghost librarian in the Ghostbusters. Shh. Christian Arias, good morning. JLY9 says good morning. Stinkfist says what's up. Night of Ren 789 says good morning. Let's see. Christian says happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day to any mothers that are watching this live right now or watching it on the replay. Happy Mother's Day. I'm taking Mrs. Cincy and my mom, Mama Cincy. We have resis. We got reservations at a Japanese steakhouse for lunch. We actually decided to go for lunch. So we're going at 12:45. Really looking forward to it. Notification just went out, so I'm expecting more people to hop on now. But this is a big bad toy store. What's in the box? What's in the box? I'd like to do my Brad Pitt impersonation, but it'd be very, very loud, and I would wake people up. But here's the quiet version of that. What's in the box, man? What's in the box? It was still kind of loud. Let's see here. Kevin Toner. Hey, Cincy, how are you keeping from Ireland? Doing great. Slept well last night, even though my team got eliminated from the playoffs. The Dallas Stars were eliminated from playoff contention. They needed to win the next two games, but they also needed this team to lose the next two games. And guess what? This team, who I was cheering against throughout their game with the Carolina Hurricanes last night, they won. They persevered, so I'm paying due respects. They clinched a playoff spot. This is the Nashville Predators, for anyone that is not aware. The Nashville Predators, so I will be rooting against them again in the playoffs. I think it's going to be a great series. It's going to be the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Nashville Predators in round one. This will probably be the last time I wear this jersey, but I wanted to show them the respect that they deserve for beating the number one team in their division and locking up that final playoff spot. So now the next two games that the Dallas Stars play with the Chicago Blackhawks don't really matter, because even if they win, they're not in. So there you go. Nashville, wearing the Nashville colors. Even though they're fans, and this doesn't go for all fans, because I know there's people that watch this channel that are fans of the Predators, but they're fans in the arena, kind of obnoxious. But hey, I'm wearing your team's jersey. Don't hate me. Let's see here. I don't know what caused me to go off on that tangent, but CM Brock is here, Retro Bricks is here, and ASMR. Yes, I am. At least for now, until some people wake up, until kids and wives wake up, or wife. I don't have multiple wives. Not anymore. Patrick Gwiazdowski. Did I pronounce that correctly? Gwiazdowski. Hello and good morning from Germany. Hello and good morning. A German hockey player named Tim Stützle, who's a rookie in the NHL, scored a hat trick last night. I really want his jersey. I want an Ottawa Senators Stützle jersey. I think he's going to be awesome in the NHL. He already is pretty good, but he's going to be awesome. Orlando Flores, how's it going? H Green, how's it going? Good morning. Night of Ren says I have to work today. Day shift, not too bad. Well, have a great day at work, Night of Ren. Don't work too hard. I actually have to work today too. I have to do some video work. I also have to film my video for tomorrow. My Monday video. And I originally thought that I was going to do Transformers. I'm kind of leaning towards NECA now. Kind of leaning towards showing my entire NECA collection. I think I'm going to do that instead. I think that's where I'm going to go. So, you might see that tomorrow, 5 p.m., Sweet Spot Network. Me, Josh Pence, Craig, Kyle. We all do videos back to back to back to back. So, might be a NECA collection. Anyway, where are we? Night of Friends says, go Prads go. I'm roughly 2 hours from Nashville. I'm in Knoxville. Your team made the playoffs, my friend. They have a tough task ahead of them, though. I need to drink some water because my mouth is dry. I just woke up. Let's see here. Stinkfist says, I'm actually awake for once. I missed the last few times you were on this early. Well, I'm glad that you're awake, Stinkfist. And you were able to be here. I am going to get to this unboxing here. I'm not just going to do ASMR all morning. As much as some people might enjoy that. Southern Comic Geek. What's up, folks? Let's see. Night of Ren says, I'm a baseball fan, and there was a freaking dipwad during the Braves and Phillies game that kept screaming to the top of their lungs, effing annoying. I can't stand that. That happens a lot in wrestling, too. Where you hear just like... It's usually... No, I won't say that, because there's fans of both genders that do it, but it's usually someone that's just screaming non-stop. Ah! 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 And that's all they're doing. Before the match, during the match, after the match. It's like, okay, we get it. You're having fun. You enjoy being here. Shut the frick up, please. You're annoying the frick out of us. WTF is Juan. Since I started collecting Motu Origins and I already have 10 figures. Very, very freaking awesome. I was actually going to open up the Prince Adam on Sky Slide here. I'm just going to move over so I don't have to lean. I might still do that, but I want to unbox this big bad box here. Event ahead. Hold on. Went ahead. Good lord. Went ahead and ordered the rest of the available Mortal Kombat Storm collectibles from Big Bad. Very good decision, Stinkfist. I'm probably, potentially, possibly going to order Motaro today. Potentially. Alright, let's get to this. I'm glad that you're all here. There's not a lot of people here. It is Sunday morning. It is Mother's Day. But that's all good, because this will be available on the replay. And then people are going to be like, why the frick is this guy talking like this? It's because it's Sunday morning and my family's still sleeping. But Justin Alequenes is here, so let's get started. Let's get started. This is a Big Bad box, Big Bad toy store. We're going to open it. And I'm going to show you what's inside. I don't have my knife, my box cutter, or my scissors handy. So I'm using nail clippers, specifically the nail file part, to open this up. It's your sexy radio voice. Stinkfist says, Sunday night at 10 p.m. in Australia. Holy frack. Frack? Did I just say holy frack? No fracking? I meant to say holy frack. It's weird. Time zones are weird. 10 p.m. Sunday night already. It's 6:45 in the morning here in Texas. 10 p.m. in Australia. So it's almost bedtime there. Here we go. I don't know what kind of tape they use, but it's strong as frick at Big Bad. Good Lord. Okay, we got a tab open. We got a flap open, I mean, not a tab. Good morning, Cincy, says Ben Jan. I gotta make sure I don't stab myself with this frickin' nail file, because then I'll feel really dumb. I'm bleeding out on camera. There we go. I'm in the future, man. Red C29. Hell yeah, you are. How is it? How is it almost on Monday in the future? Okay, here we go. You guys want to see what I got? This is loud as frick. I keep this stuff. I keep this stuff because it's very, very excellent bubble wrap. So anytime I get a big bad package, I keep it because I can reuse it in case I sell something and have to ship something. That was a good little toss there. I mean, you can already see what's in here. Under the Cincy Nerd logo, you see what's in there? You see who that is? We were talking about Mortal Kombat. Guess what I got? Here we go. Baraka. Why am I showing the mic? The camera's over there. It's 12:46. It's a good thing I'm not a Minton box collector because Baraka's box is jacked. Kevin says 12:46 in Ireland. Stinkfist says it's your Baraka. Christian says I keep my big bad packaging materials as well. It's really good bubble wrap. It's like the best bubble wrap. This is Baraka. Don't get used to seeing him in package because he's coming out during this live stream. He's coming out. But I'm going to show you what he looks like here. He's freaking badass. Look at that. Look at that kick. Yeah, high kick. Add some articulation there. Now this one right here is the bloody version. And when I say bloody, it's green blood. It's like he killed someone with green blood. Sliced him up. So we're gonna open this guy up. There we got. Let's see what Big Bad is advertising. Okay, not bad. Here's what Big Bad's currently advertising. We got some G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes movie figures. We have some new Marvel Legends there. It looks like the Ursa Major, whatever the frick the name of that bear is. The Iron Man wave. What Thor is that? And then we got we have Portly Thor from Endgame. And then we have some Kingdom figs. The Ark. Rodimus Prime, Galvatron, and then we have some Star Wars figures, a little Bad Batch tech there, a little Costco Reeves, Sasha Banks, bank statement, bam, oh, gargoyles, can't forget the gargoyles, bam, on the back. What's that? Wind Blade? I don't know. Here's the other item in the box. There's only 2 items. Here's the other item. Night of Ren says that box got Baraka'd. Stinkfist says, oh, you got one of the last Big Bad Toy Store edition. Oh, it must have sold out. Yeah, these things. I'm thinking Raiden's probably going to sell out. Unless he has already sold out. The one with the red sash, whatever that is. Because it's been on there for a while, and I think it's an exclusive. So, Ursa Major, not Ursa Minor. Ursa Major says Night of Ren. Oh, I just read that. Night of Ren says Porky Thor. Justin Eloquent. I don't. People call him Bro Thor. I don't want to call him Bro Thor because that's when he had like his Lebowski outfit on, his bathrobe. By that time, he's all armored up. He's just a badass. He's just a little heavier. Portly Thor. Portly badass Thor. I'm still at work, Justin Alaquina says. Hopefully you're having a great work experience, work day, work night, work shift. That's what I was looking for. Lawn crew, morning, Cincy. How are you liking those Storm collectibles? Very interested in picking them up. I really like them. Sorry to delay this final item, but I really like them. Here is Sub-Zero, Wings, Fatality. I feel like the Mortal Kombat voice works better when you're kind of whispering. There's Sub-Zero, the unmasked Sub-Zero. He comes with a bunch of accessories. Bunch of like, there's like feet, and frickin' bones, and blood. It's just a lot of stuff. And then if you missed the stream yesterday, I actually opened up this one. Oh, look at that badass. Get over here. I can't really do that when I'm whispering. I know it's a weird ass pose, but the way that the little get over here weapon is kind of in a weird position. I'm sure you could probably use heat and like mold it to the position you want, but I kind of had to do this. I know that is not a throwing motion right there, but it's the only way that I could get the get over here spear thing to be looking like it was being thrown. But he's got his axe, he's got his badass skull mouth, and his get over here. ASMR lives now. At least right now, because my family's still sleeping. That's why I'm doing this quiet ass kind of odd voice in the morning. Kevin Toner says, is it Batman? Kevin Toner, that was a very good guess, because it is Batman. But which Batman is it? That's the real question. Oh, I hear a kid up. I hear footsteps. Let's see who it is. Who's the first visitor to the Sunday morning live stream? That isn't even footsteps. That's freaking bass. That's someone with loud ass bass in their car outside, bassing it up. It's not even. It sounded like footsteps running down the hallway here, but no, it's just some loud ass bass. I wonder what song they're listening to. All I can hear is bass. Bread C. I got it delivered from Big Bad in Australia. The box was crushed, and my 1,000 Toys Hellboy and a box is crushed. Figs are all good though. It's good to hear that the figures were good, but it sucks that the boxes were crushed, because I know a lot of people still like to keep the boxes. I think that's the only thing Big Bad doesn't like replace is packaging. But like, they were so freaking generous for the Superman. They didn't ask for the figure back. They're just like, yep, we'll give you a refund. Sorry. I have a broke ass figure with a broke ass leg, but hey, I got a refund for it, so that's cool. Alright, so might as well show this. Kevin Toner guessed it correctly. No, he doesn't have a theme song. It's just The Dark Knight Returns. It is the Triumphant Batman. You see him there? This one right here, if you watched my videos at the beginning of the year, this and Zartan were my two most anticipated figures of 2021. So it is May 9th. We still have a good 7 months to go for the rest of the year. And I am satiated. Did I use that word correctly? Because I have my Zartan already, and I have my second most anticipated figure of the year already. I am not fully satiated, because the other figure that I was looking forward to is the frickin' Beskar Steel Hot Toys Mandalorian and Child Deluxe figure 2-pack, and I paid it off 3.5 months ago, and I still haven't gotten a shipping notice. What the frick, Sideshow? Ship me the damn figure already. For the love of God. I want that damn not 2-piece, it's not fried chicken. 2-pack. This is probably going to come out of the package right now as well, but I'll show you the packaging. Look at that badass. Oh my lord, that looks so freaking good. Look at that. Straight up Frank Miller in figure form, guys. Straight up Frank Miller art in figure form. That looks so friggin' awesome. And that is that, my friends. I was also planning on, depending on how much time we have, opening up this guy. Flasher, NECA, Gremlin, bam. Probably gonna open him up also, but let's get to the chat. I know there's not a lot of people here, so I'm gonna see what you guys are saying. You wear your hockey jerseys to bed? No, because then they'll get all jacked. Plus, it's too friggin' hot. I threw this on this morning. I'm actually wearing a, can you see it? No, you can't see it. It's a Pac-Man t-shirt under it. I was just gonna roll with the Pac-Man t-shirt, but might as well wear this jersey since this is the last time I'm gonna be wearing it for the rest of the season. We're gonna start probably with Baraka, just because I'm so friggin' excited to open it up. That movie got me. I didn't think the movie was gonna get me. I thought it was gonna be like, okay, it's a cool action movie. It's pretty good. It doesn't inspire me to buy any figures. Well, you know what? It did. It inspired me to get into these damn Storm collectibles. I didn't think I was gonna do it. Kyle and Josh saw it ahead of time. They prognosticated the moment. They started buying these things before the movie came out. Shit, that was loud. And I just cussed. Sorry about that, YouTube. Yeah, they started buying them before the movie came out, and they were able to get their hands on a bunch of them that I was not, including the Raiden with the blue, the Sub-Zero with the mask. But it's all good. Kung Lao's coming out soon. I'm probably gonna get Motaro, assuming it doesn't sell out. I'm probably gonna get Raiden. I'm probably gonna let's just check on Raiden. I'm a little worried about Raiden at this point, since he is an exclusive. Let's just go ahead and pull up a browser window. Big Bad Toy Store. You might get a live buying experience from me. Ah, frick. They got, you know how when you first go to Big Bad Toy Store, like there's a window that's prominent? First of all, they got the Disney Ultimates, which look amazing. They look amazing. And then the window opposite of that, Storm Collectibles. Specifically, there's a Motaro holding that green-ass skeleton. And Motaro's still available for pre-order. Zangief is available for pre-order. I'm not going to get into Street Fighter ones. I'm not. Injustice figures look good. The Ares, holy frick, that looks good. Come on, Storm Collectibles, why you gotta do this to me? Alright, let's see what the Chatsky's saying. Night of Ren says, how about Badass Thor? Simple. Michael Thomas, good morning, Cincy. Phil Jones, what is your favorite of the Origins PowerCon exclusives? Probably the Grizzlor. I really like the way the Grizzlor looks. If I bought that 4-pack, it would be for the Grizzlor. Otherwise, it's probably going to be the Castle Grayskull enhancement set. It's got like 3 items, including the like the robot, which is now articulated. Even that robot suit, or the guard, whatever the hell that thing is supposed to be, that thing on the classics Grayskull was just a hunk of plastic, no articulation. Now it's articulated. I think they got me by the cojones on that one. I think I'm definitely going to buy that Grayskull enhancement set. Alright. Top of the clamshell is open for Baraka. Just take a glance. Freaking badass. This thing is badass, guys. Start taking him out. ASMR lives now. Yes, Michael Thomas. ASMR lives for right now. Don't show the Scorpion. I can't go down the Storm Mortal Kombat line. Must resist. Too late. I already showed it. And now you're buying one, aren't you? You're buying one. I know you are. I was looking at some of the first Mortal Kombat Storm collectibles released, and you were right, crazy, ridiculous prices now. Yep, sold too soon. I sold too soon. I'm sure there's many stock investors that say the same thing, have the same story. Oh yeah, I had Apple stock. I sold it at $50 a share. Whoopsie. Let's see here. I love the Mafex Batmans. Michael Thomas says. 2-piece and a Grogu. JLY says. I'm pulling hands out, guys. Hold on. Fabulous Disaster says, love the pillow talk voice. Or like the pillow talk voice. Kevin 200 says, epic. Neil Robinson, Cincy ASMR. Just got this hat is really tight on my head, by the way. I might have to take it off because I'm getting a little dizzy. Freaking predators. Why do you make hats so tight? Just got the new Black Series Darth Maul today. Is that the one, the shirtless one? Carner Jax. For some reason I thought Carner Jax was the rabbit. I don't know what the name of the freaking rabbit is. Carner Jax is the Royal Guard guy who's badass that I pre-ordered. Right? Did I confuse it again? I think that's who Carner Jax is. What's the name of the rabbit dude? These blood effects look like freaking Christmas. Alright. I'm just pulling all this stuff out. Got all this stuff in here. And then we got a fatality here. Got a little fatality here. And clamshells emptied. Alright. Stinkfist says, I feel the same way about my Thor from Endgame, still waiting for Sideshow to send me it. I feel like it's been a year since I had it paid off. Neil Robinson. Neil Robinson said, if I could find the comment. What did Neil Robinson say? Have you ever talked about why you moved to Texas? The first time we moved to Texas was in 2006. And my company, hold on, is it supposed to be curved like that? I'm assuming it is. My company that I currently work for, I was not a video guy, I was a sales guy, and my company that I currently work for wanted me to move down here because the opportunities were more plentiful in Texas for our company. So I came down here, looked around, I was like, I like this place. So they moved me and Mrs. Cincy down, and we were not married yet. She was just my girlfriend at the time. But we got a house and got married a year after we moved down here. So then we had both girls. It was 2013. There's Baraka. See how his little blades are curved at the bottom? Look at this blade. I'm not pointing to it. That blade. See how it's curved? It looked weird. It looked like it should not be curved at first, but it is. Because the other one's curved too. Anyway, it was 2013, and we had both girls, and we realized, I mean, my family's basically my mom and my brother, but her family, she's got 2 sisters, they both have kids. They're like, we should move back to Ohio, because we can do our jobs anywhere. And we can raise the girls where they can hang out with their cousins and stuff, and we can be near family. So we made that decision, and we made that move, and we moved to Cincinnati. And that was 2013. 2 years after we moved to Cincinnati, I made this channel in 2015, because I was driving from Cincinnati to Columbus for work once a week. And then in 2018, Mrs. Cincy's company was like, hey, you're doing a great job for our company. We want to promote you to a executive level, and we want to pay you a lot more money. So we were like, I already showed him. I'm getting confused and stuff because I'm telling a story. So we were like, we can't pass up on this opportunity. We'll give it 5 years in Texas. We'll see how we do down there. We can always move back to Ohio. We can always fly to Ohio. So the first time we moved to Texas was my job. The second time we moved to Texas was her job. She is still doing well. She's been promoted, I think, twice since we moved down here in 2018. So she is kicking butt and taking names at her company. Here's the alternate head sculpt. And we're still down here. And we like it down here. Here's what was reminding me of Christmas. I'm assuming that these go over the shoulders on other Mortal Kombat figures when he does his fatality and cuts their arms off. But these blood effects. So there's... I mean, those... Scorpion is just went down for the count. Comes with those blood effects. It comes with these blood effects. It comes with a bunch of different hands. As you can see, there's like an open hand. All of the hands have like schmutz on them. This green blood. And then he comes with this. I think that was a fatality that he had. I don't remember though. And then he comes with the long blades. So, there you go. That's Baraka. He looks amazing. He's freaking cool. I gotta pick up Scorpion now. Scorpion's knocking all kinds of crap over. Knocking my hand sanitizer over. Alright. Jackson, thank you. So Jackson was that green rabbit dude in the Star Wars line. Alright. I'm still not able to keep up with comments even though there's not that many in here. I really like the Grayskull accessory set. Raiden's still there. Yes. Yes, he is. Man, when you just kind of... hold on. Let me scroll up. Alright, Kung Lao will be my... I said Thor, I meant Captain America. Okay, so Stinkfist says, I said Thor, I meant my Captain America. So Endgame Captain America. I've had that one paid off too for a few months, and I'm waiting for that one. I'm just glad I got the notification on IG-11. I'm really looking forward to him. I haven't really watched any reviews on IG-11. No one's really raving about him, so I'm hoping he's a cool figure. Kung Lao will be my first Storm fig. Bread C29 says. Michael Thomas, man, just when you cut down on things you collect, and then you find out things to take up the hole you just closed. It's usually how it happens. I'll end a line to make room, and instead of making room for something in my display, I start a new line. Lord. Phil Jones says, I really like the Grayskull accessory set. Yeah, it looks cool. I really like the frickin' robot or armor dude, whatever that thing is. He looks really cool. And I think this might be the first time it's articulated, right? Rick Creating says it's 5 a.m. here. Why so early today? Because most of my day is going to be taken up by Mother's Day events and or just regular errand running. I'm taking my mom to get groceries here, and then we have our lunch reservations, and then I'm going to hang out with Mrs. Cincy this afternoon. So I wanted to do this before all that started. I think this goes on the other arm. Let's try that. These blades are not labeled, so you don't know which way they go, but there is a curve to them, and that's See that curve? So you know the way that this is curved, it goes on this arm. Because it wouldn't curve outward, it would curve inward. And there we go. Oh, that's badass. Look at Baraka. Look at that. That's awesome. Storm Collectibles and Mezco are my faves, followed closely by Mafex and SHF, CM Brock says. Storm Collectibles and Mezco are really, really climbing up on my charts of favorite things to collect. Obviously, I still like the Hot Toys, but the Storm Collectibles and Mezco, lower price point, more accessible. I feel like I have more fun with them than Hot Toys. I know that I might be blaspheming the brand there, but I don't know. I think I have more fun just like messing around with accessories and poses and stuff for Storm Collectibles and Mezco, at least recently, than I do with Hot Toys. Let's see. I'm looking at the Mortal Kombat 3 Storm Scorpion on Big Bad. Damn, I want it, but I can't. Knight of Ren. That sucker's gonna sell out soon, so try to make it work, because I don't want you to think about getting it, then suddenly it's sold out, and then suddenly, as soon as it sells out at retail, that sucker shoots up on the secondary. Because everyone that was thinking about getting it and putting it off, they really wanted it. But then it's not available, so then secondary market prices just shoot up. So I don't want that to happen to you. I would highly, highly recommend getting the Scorpion sooner than later, if you can. Here's Baraka again. I'm going to change the head out. Let's see. What is it now at Apple? Duck Collector. I have no idea what the Apple stock is, but I know if I got in at $50, I'm making a pretty penny on it. Anyone know what Apple stock's going for? I would look it up, but instead I have Big Bad Toy Store on my other screen. A bunch of people said Jackson is the Green Rabbit. Knight of Ren, Phil Jones, Bread C. All help me out on that one, on that brain fart. Knight of Ren says, quote of the stream, these blood effects look like frickin' Christmas. Chris Deal, good morning. CM Brock, Hot Toys is my new jam. Just started collecting like maybe last year. I'm 12 deep, getting my first Iron Man pretty soon. Can't wait. Very, very cool. I'm assuming you got the Iron Man Mark 85 from Endgame. I think I'm going to get the Snap Tony, the Battle Damaged Mark 85. I originally didn't want to get that one because it reminded me of a sad moment in the movie, but it looks like a freaking awesome figure, so I'm going to get that one. Chris Steele, good morning. Oh, I just read that. Michael Thomas, as soon as I find your comment, because it jumped. Geez, I feel like you moved more recently. Oh, more recently. It was 2019? 2019. Did I say 2018? Moved in 2019. It was October of 2019. Or was it July? I don't know if I can remember. I think it was August of 2019. Right before the vid. I missed out on a lot of stuff because we had the vid last year, so I haven't seen, like, the friends that we had here in Texas previous to moving to Cincinnati. I haven't really seen them much because of the frickin' vid. So hopefully it's on its way out and we can see our old friends again. I doubt any of them watch this, but just in the odd chance that you're an old friend of mine from Allen and you're watching this, I miss you and I want to see you guys again and hang out. Let's see. Rob's Pippin Road says, I grew up on Pippin Road in Cincinnati. Very cool. I miss Cincinnati, guys. I miss it a lot. That's where my girls grew up. I miss the. It was just a really good place to raise kids. Westchester is where we lived. I miss seeing my buddies up there. I miss Comics to Games, Mike and Tess. If you're watching this, I miss Toy Department. I miss the food. I miss going and getting Gold Star chili and Skyline chili dogs anytime I wanted. A little Tom and Chi action, a little grilled cheese action. Oh, I miss that. It was a good place. Jay Blue, good morning, my fellow collector. I'm in Michigan. We're in the same time slot. Time zone. Very cool, man. Michigan has produced a lot of hockey players that I'm quite a fan of. I got my Hot Toys Endgame cap from Pop Collectibles. Very cool. I'm about to cancel Captain America. I wonder if I get my non-refundable deposit. I just have changed my focus. Doug Collector, you will not get your non-refundable deposit back. I've canceled a few Hot Toys through Sideshow in my past, and that money is lost. So that kind of sucks. Fabulous Disaster. I need to look into those Storm Collectibles. The comments jumped. They're very, very cool. I really like them. Here, I'm going to do a little comparison here. Those are freaking awesome. They look freaking awesome together. I feel like an idiot for waiting too long to get back into them. I don't feel like an idiot for getting out of the line so long ago when I did, several years ago. Even though those prices have really, really shot up, I don't feel stupid for doing that. Because you can't predict the future. I do feel dumb for waiting too long to get back into it. I should have seen the writing on the wall. I should have known that the movie was going to generate a lot of hype and interest. I should have known that I was going to like the movie. And I should have picked up a couple of these figures before they sold out. Speaking of figures that are selling out, let's check on the Mortal Kombat. Let's do this. Mortal Kombat. There's 8 figures available, and we're going to hide pre-order. So in stock, Raiden, Motaro, Sector, Cyrax, exclusive Cyrax, and another Scorpion. Oh, an exclusive Scorpion. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, so it's got the skull head. Are there any other differences? Axe, get over here, blood effects, hands. The head is literally the only difference. The body, same outfit. I'm not going to get that one. It looks cool, the head's cool. Not going to get it though, it's $70. I will, however, add Raiden to my basket. There are currently 2 Motaros available, so I don't feel as pressed to get Motaro right now. But let us live check out Raiden, $100. He doesn't come with a lot, but I don't want to miss out on Raiden. Check out. Here we go. I need to look in. Oh, Fireball. Mother's Day was in March in the UK, I think. Interesting. I didn't know that it was a different day. Gotta head out. Thanks, Cincy. Have a great Mother's Day. You too, Bread C. Yoda Popinski. It's the accessories, man. Are we talking about the Storm Collectibles? All the accessories that come with it, which is why they're more fun. Why is Motaro in my cart? I did not add him to my cart. Interesting. Why is he in my cart? That's weird. Raiden, check out. I'm gonna pile of loot it, and 3, 2, 1, bam. I now own Raiden. He's in my pile of loot. Live purchase, guys. That's what you get. I feel like I can fix this camera here. and move me over. Ah, look at that. How about that? I feel like the lighting's better too. So I purchased Raiden on this stream in ASMR. I now have a 4th Mortal Kombat Storm Collectibles figure after fix his arm. The newest one. Alright, now I gotta do it over here. Baraka. Alright. It's the accessories. Fabulous disaster. Do you have any of the wrestling Storm Collectibles? How are they? I have the Hulk Hogan. Someone gifted the Hulk Hogan to me, and he looks really cool. They're really cool. I used to have the Jushin Thunder Liger too. I don't know what happened to it though, because I used to have that figure. No freaking clue where that went. The more accessories, the more fun, Yoda Popinski says. First of all, I love your handle, because it's a play on the Soda Popinski, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out character. And you know what? Here's a license. I was talking about a license the other day. I really wish Ultimates, Super 7 Ultimates got the license for Looney Tunes, because I really loved Looney Tunes characters and cartoons as a kid. Here's a license. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. If Storm Collectibles made Mike Tyson's Punch-Out figures, holy frick, those would be amazing. Super Macho Man, Piston Honda, Yoda Popinski, Von Kaiser, King Hippo. Who am I forgetting, guys? They probably couldn't do a Mike Tyson. Although, you know what? Storm has done a Mike Tyson. Storm has actually done a Mike Tyson figure. It wasn't based on the video game, but they did a Mike Tyson boxing figure. Can you imagine Mike Tyson's Punch-Out Storm Collectibles figures? They'd be so freaking cool. And I know you'd like them, Yoda Popinski. WTFS1 Mezco got me with their Ultraman from 66 show, and SH Figure Arts 1 is high in price. Yeah, they didn't get me with the Ultraman because I never saw that as a kid, so I don't have any connection to it. But that's very cool that they got you with that one. Alright, I just have to find out where the frick I was because the comments jumped on me again. I waited on the Mezco Dr. Fate and it sold out. Okay, I'm gonna start here, Stinkfist. I was hoping Hot Toys made some new Mortal Kombat figures with the new movie, but that didn't happen, so keeping my fingers crossed. I think if we see anything from that movie, it's going to be McFarlane figures, honestly. I think that's what we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get 12-inch figures. Maybe 3-0, I don't know. Green Matt, you should try to do a stream with Justin's collection. You're both really positive about the Hot Toys hobby. I know he knows of me, because he was streaming one time and I was in the comments and he said something about, hey, I've never met you before, but I know of you, so. J Blue Mezco makes nice stuff, but a little overpriced considering NECA products are just as good and affordable. Mezco makes nice stuff, but a little overpriced. NECA products are good. A lot of people are turned off by NECA's joints, how you have to heat them up right out of the package. I love NECA. I mean, I have a whole friggin' shelf dedicated to NECA. I talked about this yesterday. I like the modern Ninja Turtles movies a lot. I like them a lot. I know a lot of people hate them, but that's okay. You can hate them. I like them. I was actually hoping NECA would produce figures for that movie. Because the 3-0 figures, they look fantastic, but they're going up in value, and now I can't afford to get them. I could afford to get them at retail, but not now. So now I'm just hoping NECA eventually makes them because they run out of other Turtles figures to make, and then that's what's left. Never Enough Tech says Apple's at $130. I thought they were much higher than that. I thought they were in the 300 range. So I guess getting in at $50, I mean, while you're more than doubling your money, you're not making a killing. Maybe if you got it at $5, then you're making a killing. Team Molly, I waited on the Mezco Dr. Fate and it sold out, hoping my wait list goes through. Hope it goes through as well. I think I'm waitlisted on a few figures right now through Mezco. Sometimes they convert. A lot of times when they're like Rumble Society figures, they convert. Knight of Ren, best moment in Endgame, Cap lifts Mjolnir, yes. I had to get the Hot Toys figure if that had to. Yeah, that is by far my favorite moment in the entire movie. When Mjolnir hits Thanos in the back of the head and then starts to come back, it goes right over Thor's hand, and then Cap catches it. Well, I lost it in the theater. I think everyone in the theater lost it. And then he just starts like swinging it around and using it. A lot of people don't like the fact that he summoned lightning. I just thought that was badass. I thought it was cool. Total fan service, but it's all good. That's what made me really like Endgame, is the fan service moments. The Avengers Assemble moment, when everyone comes out of the portals, they're all standing there on the battle line. Frickin' amazing. Do you try to complete lines or do you just buy what you want? Grail 640, I used to be a completist. I used to try and buy every figure in the line. For some lines I still kind of do. Motu Origins, I've noticed that I have turned into a completist for that. But in Super 7, I have kind of turned into a completist, probably because of the way they release them. 4 figures per wave, and there's a lot of time in between waves. But honestly, for most things, I have turned into a pick and choose collector. NECA Turtles, I'm a pick and choose collector. I don't need them all. They're releasing a lot of obscure characters from the cartoon right now, and I just don't need them in the collection. I don't remember them. I don't have any connection to them. So I don't need them. I'm really, really happy with my cartoon NECA shelf right now. I've got the Turtles, Splinter, Casey Jones, Bebop and Rocksteady, Krang, Android Krang Body, Foot Soldiers, Shredder, and Baxter. That to me is a complete frickin' cartoon shelf, at least to me. Let's see. What's your favorite college basketball team? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and mine is the Kentucky Wildcats. I'm not really a huge fan of college basketball. If anything, I'd have to root for my college that I went to. I only went there for 2 years, I think they suck at college basketball, but Virginia Tech, that's where I went to college. I was there from 93 to 95. Didn't do well there, but I had a frick ton of fun while I was there. So I think if I have if I ever root for like a college team, it's Virginia Tech, or just by the fact that my entire family kind of got me loving the team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. I lived in Columbus. I was surrounded by all the hype of the Ohio State Buckeyes at the time. I started becoming a fan of them, and my family, specifically Mrs. Cincy's family and my father-in-law, they all love Ohio State, so by default I became a big fan as well. What is the amusement park in Cincinnati? It's called Kings Island. I actually used to live just a few miles from it. Went there in high school for a hockey tournament, and the team went to the park and had a blast. I think I had a ride called the Beast. Team Ollie, yeah, it's called Kings Island. It's an awesome park. They have a lot of really fun roller coasters there. Knight of Ren, I thought that Sideshow will give you your non-refundable deposit back if you cancel. I could be wrong. They do not. I have canceled, and don't ask me which figures I've canceled because I don't remember. I've canceled probably 5 figures that I pre-ordered, probably pre-ordered on a whim. I think I canceled some because I started going down a line, decided not to collect the line, and then canceled the figure. I have never ever gotten the non-refundable deposit back. I think they use the NRDs to determine how many they're going to make. That's why they don't give the money back. I wish they did, but I don't think they do. Stinkfist says, go Big Blue, go Buckeyes. I say to that. Duck Collector, I forgot Apple split at least once in the last year. I think it was 300. Okay, so yeah, you would make a killing. If you got it at $50, it goes to 300, it splits. Then you then have, if you had 100 shares, then you then have 200 shares, and now it's 130, so you're making a large amount of cashola. Hey Cincy, what the freak, man? How are you? Eric Munoz, I'm doing good. How are you? Happy Mother's Day to any mothers that might be watching. Happy Mother's Day to all of you that have mothers that you're going to spend time with today. Hey Cincy, what the... Oh, I just read that. Good morning, Cincy. Charles Jamie says, good morning, Cincy. Michael Thomas, I wish Big Bad had a rewards program. Me too. That would be friggin' amazing. I'd have a frick ton of rewards, I'll tell you that much. I'd have a lot of rewards. I've had a lot, because I had to send an email for that Superman. I'm like, have I ever had an issue with them? And I look back at my order history. I've ordered from them since 2010. 11 years as a customer of Big Bad Toy Store, and I've never had an issue. So I even said that in the email, hoping that they would have, like, it would be like, okay, this dude's not trying to pull one over on us. But yeah, 11 years buying from a company. So I'd have a ton of rewards if they had a rewards program. Ray Phoenix is my favorite wrestler. I missed his Series 2 fig, and now he's 50 pounds. Do you think I should pull the trigger, or do you think it'll go down because his fig Series 6 coming out? It'll go down. Fireball. And the new one's probably going to be even better. Better sculpt, better everything. So I would just wait for the Series 6. I have the Ray Phoenix from the AEW figures, and I like it. But yeah, I would wait for the new one. Man from Room V, since he's got the live addiction, got the going live addiction. Got the going live addiction. Okay, I got it. I didn't know how to read that. Yeah, because I don't have to edit. Editing can be fun. Editing can be very tiresome and take a lot of time. And I turn into somewhat of a perfectionist at times, and I like to avoid that. So going live, I mean, there's no editing. I could just do what I was going to do, not cut, and then just publish, and it's there. And the replay's there. Eric says, why aren't you doing Mythic Legions? I was going down the Mythic Legions rabbit hole for quite some time, and I had to make some cuts to the line, or make some cuts to the excuse me, to the collection, because I think I was heavy into Mythic Legions before the move. They didn't survive the move. I had to get rid of stuff before the move to Texas, so they ended up going. But if I do get back into Mythic Legions, it'll be the ones that are homages to Masters of the Universe, because they've done a bunch of figures that look really, really cool. It's like maybe even alternate versions of characters we know from Motu. And if I ever got back into it, it'd be for those specifically. I heard if you pay off a hot toy and then cancel it on a sideshow, they'll refund all of your money, even the NRD. Interesting. I've never done that, so I don't know. That was CM Brock that said that. Tropic Thunder in Panama, Mother's Day is December 8th. Interesting how Mother's Day is different times of the year in different countries. I never thought about that. Never even thought about that. Yoda Popinski says, love Big Bad Toy Store. Did I really? Stinkfist says, you might have just bought the last Raiden. Hold on, let me see. That's crazy if I did. No, it's still available. Hold on. Yeah, it's still available. Add to cart. It might not be available soon, though. I'm telling you guys. There's a lot of hype from the movie. People are backing into this line. I think Motaro is going to sell out next. I gotta get that Motaro soon. Rob's Pippin Road. Got my daughter the giant Funko Pop Grogu, the child, last night at FYE. And when I got back home, both of my AEW Unrivaled exclusive Cody TNT Champion figures had arrived. Freaking awesome. I have a Cody. I have a new Cody. I got the one from the wave that Sammy and Santana and Ortiz and Matt Hardy and Kenny are in. I still have to open it. It's down there. But I decided to pass on the TNT Cody because I got that figure. I don't know if I want the TNT Cody. I mean, the belt is cool, but they switched to a different belt now. I think that belt is the one that they gave to Brody Lee forever. And then they changed the look of the title. Christian Aries says, you just reminded me I need a pop filter for my mic. Yeah, I found that out pretty early on, that all my P's were popping. So I needed one of these pop filters so that I didn't stop popping my P's on the mic. Let's see. Sorry, the comments jumped. I have to scroll back up. And while I'm doing that, while I'm reading, I'm going to open this guy. Because why not? Where'd my nail clippers go? Did I really frickin' misplace my nail clippers already? Alright, I guess I don't have that as a tool to use anymore. I'm going to use Baraka's blade. Nope, that's not a smart move. That'll just bend. I'll use my fingernail. Alright, here we go. That Blitzway company would be perfect to take on the Looney Tunes. Yes, anyone, please make awesome premium Looney Tunes characters. Because I'll buy most of them. I'll buy Bugs, Daffy, Yosemite Sam, Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, Marvin the Martian, Gossamer. I'll buy so many of them. Okay. There is some beautiful Frank Miller art in the back of the box. Oh, Frank Miller. Dark Knight Returns. I always say Rises now because of that damn movie. It's not Dark Knight Rises. I've never seen... Hold on. Oh, that's loud. Sorry, family. Punch-Out license would be sick. Christian Aries says, seems like the game is no longer licensed, so Tyson isn't in the pick anymore. Vikings. I've never seen NECA Turtles in the wild. Plastic. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing, guys. Holy crap. Now I'm like, when I get a Mafex figure, because I had the broken leg on the Superman, I'm like scared to move joints and stuff with Mafex figures. I shouldn't be, because I've never had that issue before, but it happens to you once. You start to get a little paranoid about things. Are you getting the Matt Cardona and Brian Myers major pod figures from Super 7? Maybe, we'll see. I kind of want the Good Brothers more, because I don't think we're gonna get Impact figures, and they've been on AEW so much. I kind of want those Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows figures. It was kind of odd how short Cardona was on. How he was only on AEW. I thought he was going to be on there for a long time, but apparently he had a short-term contract. I liked seeing him on AEW. I wish he was on there more. Good way to pick and choose, save money more that way. They did the Hulk dirty in Infinity War Endgame. Thor Ragnarok Hulk was awesome. Yeah, so the way that I look at it is, with the MCU movies, and at least the original Avengers, most of them got their time to shine. I feel like Infinity War was Tony's movie to shine. Captain America's movie to shine was Endgame. Thor's time to shine was Ragnarok by far. Same with Hulk's. So, I feel like they didn't want to like give one character too much glory, if you will. That's why they kind of did things the way they did. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Or at least if I had any part in writing any of the storyline, that's how I would do it. You don't want to make one character have too many moments. Otherwise the moments don't mean much. Anyway, here is I'm going to say it right now. It's one of my favorite figures of the year. Definitely. I said this Thanos over here that I unboxed, and it still is. I think that Thanos is probably one of my favorite Marvel Legends of the year so far. This might be one of my favorite figures of the entire year so far. This thing is amazing. I have the other version. I have the black suit version, black and gray, Dark Knight Returns, Batman. But this one, I mean, this literally looks like Frank Miller drew the figure. This is freaking insane. I'm sure it means more to people that love the comic, The Dark Knight Returns. If you didn't read the comic, I mean, it's probably an average looking figure for you, but I mean, this is the character from the comic book in figure form. This is the kind of stuff that we dreamt about in the 80s. We didn't have this level of sculpt, paint, any of that. You saw what we were working with in the 80s as far as action figures goes. And as a collector of those 5 points of articulation figures in the 80s and old G.I. Joes and old stuff, Secret Wars, DC Superpowers, you would have, at least I would have, dreams about seeing images on comic books and thinking to myself, could you imagine if we had an action figure that looked like this image? That's the stuff. That's why a lot of us collectors are so blown away by stuff like this. Because we literally saw these comic book images back in the 80s when we didn't have technology that would produce anything like this. And we thought to ourselves, how cool would it be if we had a figure that looked like that? And now we do. And that's why I'm hyping this sucker up so much. Because it's freaking nuts. Virginia Tech has a good wrestling program, Trevor McGuire says. They also have a very good intramural football program, because that's what I played. That's what I played in. I played intramural football when I should have been going to class. Played a lot of football in the quad. I was a pretty good intramural football quarterback. That's what I played. I was also a pretty good running back. But anyway, I like how you're talking low. I don't want to wake my family up. I'm not trying to be sexy or anything. Or mysterious. I don't want to wake my family up. They're all sleeping. Super 7 Leonardo is back up for purchase. So why aren't I jumping on it like a Ravage talk? Who knows? I completely missed out on the first round. Man, for movie, I would jump on that one. Because it's not like they're just going to keep producing it over and over and over. They're probably doing one more run for collectors that missed out on it. And from what I've seen, they change up the paint a little bit, and it might be for the better. So I would not wait too long if you're serious about picking that one up. Alright, I'm just messing with the joints, the joint skis. It's got the drop down hips. Just want to do a little pose here. Jumping through the air, about to punch someone pose. I freaking love this figure. I'm definitely going to spend a lot of time with this figure, messing around with it. I do want to share the accessories though. Bruce Wayne, old man head sculpt. And if you have the old man head sculpt in, you have the little mask hanging behind his head. And then hands and batarangs, that's all he comes with. I don't want to take them out. I'll take a couple hands out. Hands, open hand, batarang holding hand, that hand. But, and then he comes with the, can you see it? The stand. I don't want to flip the thing over, but the stand, Mafex stand. Mafex, whatever you want to call it. Mafex, Mafex. Mafex. But there you go, guys. That was another figure to unbox there. Dark Knight Returns. Triumphant Batman. One of my most anticipated figures of the year, and holy frick, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Jay Blue says, I've been to Kings Island years ago. Very fun. Jay Blue says, when you order from Sideshow, it says in their statement, non-refundable cash deposit. Paul Morales, good morning. Rob's Pippin Road went to Kings Island the year it opened and several after. Go Buckeyes. Damn it, Peggy. First of all, it's an amazing handle. Damn it, Peggy. Hi, Cincy. Hope all is well. What are your thoughts on Zuccarello? Good or bad player? He's good. He's a smaller, faster, skilled player. We had him on the Stars. We signed him as a free agent. He got injured pretty quickly, so he didn't play many games for the Stars, but he seems to be doing quite well with the Wild. I think he's on a line with Kevin Fiala, who's also a very, very good player. But yeah, I like him. He's a good, smaller, quick, skilled player. Mats Zuccarello. My favorite players on the Wild, though, are Kevin Fiala and Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov. And Matt Dumba, defenseman, half Filipino. Let's see, where are we? Comments jump, so I gotta scroll up here real quick. Scrolling. Raiden is very cool and way cheaper. Oh, McFarlane Raiden is really cool and way cheaper. Man, there's been a lot of comments posted. Here we go. Knight of Ren, you know the guy who plays Scorpion in Mortal Kombat? He played the guy Ronin kills in Endgame in the Japanese city, the main guy he kills. Oh my lord, he did. When Ronin was like hunting Yakuza, and that main guy that he had like the katana kind of like sword fight with in the streets right before Black Widow went up to Ronin. So that was the same guy that played Scorpion. Did not notice that. Thank you for that, Knight of Ren. Rodney Vidanes with the belated shout out to me. Happy birthday, Cincy. My birthday was 6 days ago. P-Dog's birthday was yesterday. She turned 8. Willie's birthday was the day before yesterday. He turned 4. Or 28. But happy early birthday to you, Rodney, on May 12th. Hope you have an amazing birthday. Hope you get lots of awesome presents. Faceless Honor says, dang, someone got up super early. I got up at like 6:15. That's actually sleeping in for me. I usually wake up at 5:45, 5:30 sometimes. So I got some extra sleep this morning. Didn't eat breakfast. Came straight up here. Threw on the Preds jersey and started live streaming. Thank you all that are here. A lot more people here than I was anticipating, considering it is Sunday morning on Mother's Day. But hope you're all having a great day, great weekend. Let's see here. Where are we? Dang, someone. Oh, I just read that. Stinkfist. That Kung Lao didn't last 2 weeks on Big Bad. It's still pre-order, prep order. Is it still there? Did it sell out? The Kung Lao sold out? Hide sold out. Let me unhide sold out. Oh my frickin' lord. The Kung Lao sold out and it's still in pre-order. Holy frick. Did I get it? I think I ordered it. Hold on. Let me review pre-orders. You guys want to know what I pre-ordered at Big Bad? I'm going to do them real fast. Mezco Mr. Freeze. Redeco Duke from Classified. 3 3/4 inch Vintage Collection Captain Rex. Battle Armor Skeletor. Mayfex Gambit. Super 7 Chi Tara. Super 7 Slife. McFarlane. Artist Proof. Ultramarine. The grayscale one, basically. Vintage Collection Ahsoka. Vintage Collection Darth Maul. I have a lot of pre-orders, guys. Mayfex Psylocke. Mezco Constantine. American Werewolf in London. Ultimate Nightmare Demon figure. 2 of them. Because they have different head sculpts. Black Series Tech. Oh, this one's a doozy. $350. Soul of Chikokin. Lion Voltron. I got it. We got the War for Cybertron Galvatron. Kung Lao. Thank the Lord I got in on it. Thank the frickin' Lord. Guys, Motaro's gonna sell out. Raiden's gonna sell out. I can't believe Kung Lao sold out already. The pre-order for Kung Lao sold out already. It's not due out until the 3rd quarter of this year. So, if you collect Mortal Kombat and you missed out on the Big Bad Toy Store pre-order for Kung Lao, I'd be in scramble mode right now, guys. I'd be searching for other websites, other toy sellers. Find someone that has Kung Lao and get on the pre-order, because that sucker's gonna go. Costco Reeves Black Series, Zero Black Series, Wrecker Black Series, and final page. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Looks like it got pushed back. Super 7 Mumra and Mamut 2-pack. That's the big ass Mumra. Super 7 Tigra, Super 7 Monkeyan, Mezco Tiger Stripe Wolverine Deluxe, and Mezco Destro to round out the pre-orders. 3 pages of pre-orders at Big Bad, and the good news is that I did get Kung Lao. And the good news is that I now own, he's in my pile of loot, but I now own Raiden. Red Sash Raiden. Frickin' sweet. I definitely need to get Motaro though. Alright. Back to the comments. But yeah, Stinkfist. Crazy that Kung Lao sold out. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber McFarlane Raiden is really cool and way cheaper. YouTuber also said McFarlane Johnny Cage has went up in price and has become hard to find. I actually have one at my comic store. They have one. Any local collectors. I didn't pick him up because his eyes were wonky. One of his eyes is like looking off to this side, one is straight on, but they have a Johnny Cage in package at my comic book store in Firewheel, Keith's Comics. It's only $24.99. So if you're local and he's still there, go get him. Tell him Cincy sent you. Rob's Pepero, this is the original TNT title that they used when the production on the actual belt was delayed. Yeah, I remember. They didn't have chrome on it because of, I guess whoever was making the belt had shut down because of COVID and restrictions and all that stuff. Brody Lee had the red and gold belt. That's the one that was retired for him. Okay. So the one that comes with the Cody is the one that was like unfinished. That's kind of cool. I might get that one now because that's the only time they're going to do that belt in figure form. Carlos Leon, good morning to you. Rob says, this version is, I just read that. Oh, this version is the one Brody poured out in pieces on Cody when he and Dark Order laid out Cody, Brandy, and the Nightmare family. Okay, I remember that too. Rob says, this figure represents Cody's arc from an earlier Dynamite. Archer. Cody's Archer. Arc. Laid out the Nightmare family, I meant. Charles Jamie. They did come out with a Looney Tunes line. Playmates came out with them in action figure. I want like a high end though. I want like Super 7 Ultimates, multiple head sculpts, multiple accessories. high-end articulation. I want that, or I want like Blitzway to do it. So I know that they've done like cheaper lines, I guess, in figure form, but I want like a high-end line, a collector's line. Cap's movie was Endgame, 100% agree. Night of Ren says, belated happy birthday, Cincy. Ren's Tolentino. Thank you, Ren's. I appreciate that. His head is huge, Stinkfist says. Are you talking about this guy? That's the way he was drawn, though. My stuff is on the way, Hot Topic says. Sweet. I mean, look at the way he was drawn. That's Frank Miller art right there. That's why his head's big. Alright, we definitely have someone up. I just heard someone jump off their bunk bed. So I'm guessing we're going to have a Tay-Tay appearance in here in T-minus 2 minutes. There's the feet. Hey, sweetie. Hey, I'm live right now on YouTube. You want to say hi? Yeah. Yeah. Did you sleep well?
Yeah. Other than the dream about Pennywise.
You had a dream about Pennywise? You've never even seen it. How do you...
I've seen
the clips?
Yeah.
Did it scare... Was it a scary dream?
Not really, but kind of. He got into our house.
Yeah.
And then just stood there and chased.
That's scary.
And then he turned into Willa.
Who's Willa?
This girl at gymnastics.
So Pennywise from It came into our house, was standing there. That would be creepy. That would scare me if he was just standing in our house. And then he turned into a girl at your gymnastics.
Yeah.
It was funny. When we were in the car one time, we had to park because our driveway was being redone. We had to park in the cul-de-sac, and there's a sewer there. And right where her door was the sewer. And she goes, no, I don't want to get out over here. Pennywise is down there. Remember that?
Yeah.
Anyway. Are you getting any of the Mafex Spider-Verse figs? I really want the Peter B. Parker. That's one that I really want. There's a few Mafex figures that I've had on my want list. That's one of them. Venom is one of them. Black Manta is one of them. Shazam, another one. There's a few Mafex figures that I would definitely go in on.
But in our house, we literally have like no furniture except for the mud room. You're just standing in the mud room with the carpet, and he's just like.
That's weird.
And like, and then we had to have headphones, something. I don't know.
That's just a strange dream, girlfriend. Did you eat sugar last night before bed?
No. I ate
You must have been scared. I scared her last night. We went upstairs, and I was walking down the hall. It was a dark hallway, and then I put my arm out, and then I like yanked myself in, like I was being yanked in by someone. And then she said, "Daddy, Daddy," and I didn't answer. And then I came running out, and it scared her.
He sprinted. He's like, I gotta go fast.
Man. Let's see. What would be your top 5 figures so far this year, not counting Hot Toys? Rob's asked that. That's a tough question. Zartan, Triumphant Batman, probably Thanos. Maybe the... Oh no, the Bad Batch figures are up there. I don't know. That's a tough call. I think the Bad Batch Wrecker and Crosshair. The Phantom by NECA, Defenders of the Earth, is a really cool figure. I gotta think about that. I forgot what has come out so far. We're only 5 months into the year, but a lot has come out so far. I gotta think about that. But those are some of my favorites.
You're just literally just standing there like that.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Camera's right there.
Oh. My butt.
That is scary. Scary stuff. So what you're saying...
He's doing this.
So what you're saying is I should not get an action figure of Pennywise because it'll scare you.
Yes, I think you already have one.
I don't have one. I thought about getting the Mezco though. If you have the Mezco Pennywise, let me know how you like it. Let's see. Good morning. That's a sick Batman. Big Money Collector says, not a big fan of Frank Miller's art work, but figure looks good. Vikings, I'm selling off my Marvel Legends stuff and getting into more high-end and vintage stuff. Very cool. Vikings, nothing wrong with that. Changing up what you're collecting. Michael Thomas, this is why I'm slowly moving away from Legends. They are great for the price, but for the level of detail and accessories and imports, it's well worth the price in my opinion.
Ooh.
Night of Ren, I'd like to see someone do a Dark Knight Returns Batman, but use a 70s Mego Batman. That would be interesting. Tom says Righteous Batman. Carlos Leon says, Cincy, now that we are getting the Hot Toys blurgs, do you think they will make the Banthas to go along with the Tusken Raiders? Oh, that would be amazing. And I would definitely buy one, and they would be expensive because it'd be a lot of fur. It'd be a ton of fur on that figure. That's loud, girlfriend. Turn that down.
No.
Please, turn it down.
Okay.
That would be amazing. A Bantha? That would be so cool. Hold on. I got bumped. My comments bumped. Cincy, what was the last SH Figure Arts that you bought? It was Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. The Super 7 first and second wave of TMNT is back in stock at Big Bad. Get them while you can. I got all those. I got them all, so I'm caught up. But yeah, get those if you need to catch up. And thank you, Stinkfist, for the heads up on that. David De La Huerta. Good morning, Cincy. Wishing your wife and your family a happy Mother's Day. Thank you very much, David. Thank you. We're going to have a great time today. We're going to go get some Japanese hibachi. I cannot wait. It's delicious. Evelyn Yap says it's cool. King Dingling says Hiroyuki Sanada is a go-to Japanese samurai actor. He was also in the Wolverine movie. He was, wasn't he? What?
At that place, there's this bottle,
Mhm.
and it's a baby, and then it like shoots water, and it looks like it's peeing.
It does.
And they squirt it in your mouth, and he kept saying pee pee.
Yeah, me and the guy started a pee-pee chant. So what she's talking about is at this hibachi grill, he has two bottles. One bottle is sake, and all the adults, he squirts sake from a distance, like a squirt gun, into your mouth. And you try and drink as much as you can before you say no more. And then he also has a bottle, it looks like a baby with a ding-ding, and it squirts water out of the ding-ding like it's peeing. And he squirts that in the kids' faces, and they have to try and drink the pee-pee. And I thought it was hilarious. So me and the guy, as he's squirting the baby bottle, we're like yelling, pee-pee, pee-pee, pee-pee. And then he was doing the sake, and I did a sake, sake. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been to a hibachi grill, I assume a lot of them are similar, but they're really fun. And very good food. Gosh, I stopped live streaming at 300 last night. I'm tired. Oh, 300. 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Secondhand toy dealer was streaming till 3 a.m. Faceless Honor says he was also great in The Last Samurai. Man, he's been in a lot of movies. So Last Samurai, The Wolverine, Mortal Kombat, Avengers Endgame. Good lord. G.I. Joe Major Blood, only 6 figures per target. Great. Great. We'll see if I get one. If I don't get one, that's okay. There's lots of lines that I collect. Waiting for Planet X Vulcan to be in stock. Planet X Vulcan. Richard Bailey, who is Vulcan? Which character is that? Because obviously they gave it a different name than its actual Transformers name. Where'd you hear that at, Gil Garcia? Oh, the Major Blood at 6 figures per target? Morning, Cincy. What do you do with your 6-inch collectible boxes? Marvel Legends boxes I usually throw away. The classified boxes I've been keeping. The Black Series boxes I've been throwing away. WWE Elite boxes I throw away. WWE Elite Ultimates boxes I keep. Obviously Motu Origins boxes I throw away. Mezco boxes I keep. Super 7 boxes I keep. NECA boxes I keep. So usually the higher end the figure is, I keep the box. If it comes with a Build-A-Figure part, I throw it away. Does anyone here save their boxes, considering throwing mine out to save space? You heard the ones that I save. Oh, also my Transformers, my Earthrise, Kingdom, Siege, Studio Series boxes I throw away. You just run out of room. I mean, you run out of room eventually. You have to throw stuff away. Unless you're like seriously considering about selling the stuff off, I would throw the boxes out. Does anyone here... I read that one. Faceless Honor says toss them. I don't save them for legends and such. Higher end I might save. So there you go. You're on the same page as me. I got Super 7 Lino on pre-order at Big Bad. Not available until December. Yeah, it's probably like a second or third run. I have mine. I really like it. You're going to like it. You will not be disappointed. Hot Toys Endgame Cap is my figure of the year. It could be mine. I just don't have it yet. So, we'll see. Calvin Vallejo. How's it going, Calvin? I like the Mezco Pennywise. Great addition to my horror collection. That horror shelf is still something I'm considering. I've got a Predator. I've got the Creep from Creep Show. I want to get the Ghostface. I want to get Sam from Trick or Treat. I'm getting the American Werewolf in London figures. I've got Gremlins. I could have a pretty decent horror shelf from NECA. And NECA has made some really, really cool Pennywise figures. Even if I skip out on the Mezco and go for a NECA, I mean, they've made a bunch of Pennywise figures, and they look really cool. Like, every moment in the movie, every time he looks different, they've made a figure of. Thank you very much, Cincy, for the advanced birthday greeting. I appreciate it. Happy belated birthday again to you and P-Dog. And Tay-Tay, her birthday was on April 20th. Bruh. Happy birthday. What do you think of the DST Lord of the Rings? Hope they go deep in that line.
I'm hungry.
I'll be down in a second. I'm going to wrap it up here soon. I have looked at those figures, and I wish they were bigger. They seem small. They seem really small. They look cool, though. The sculpt looks good. The paint looks good. I don't know if I can get used to that scale, though. I'm hoping Mafex or Mezco will make a Batman Noel figure. I love Lee Bermejo's artwork. That would be cool. His artwork is very stylized, so the figure would be very, very detailed, I would say. Yeah.
You need to visit Dobby's grave.
Dobby's grave? Dobby has an actual grave in real life?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know.
Is it on a beach? Didn't he get buried on a beach somewhere?
Yes.
Poor Dobby.
You need to go find
I'm hoping I read that one. Sonata, also in HBO show Westworld. He's getting a lot of roles. Rodney Vidane's Happy Mother's Day to your wife. Your videos are always awesome. Keep it up. Love your neat toy display. Thank you, Rodney. Amir Hershkovitz. Cincy, you go, man. Love the halls. Thank you, Amir. WTF is one. Hiroyuki Sanada was only in 47 Ronin was also in 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. I've never seen that movie. Chris Padilla. Cincy, my new addiction is sealed figures from the Clone Wars animated series show. I had that whole line. I had the whole line when it came out. Those were the things that I was hunting for in like the late 2000s. I would go to Walmart before, on my way to work every morning, and buy Clone Wars figures.
How do you still have money?
How do I still have money? I had a lot more money before you and your sister were around. Before I had to pay for gymnastics fees, cheer fees, dance fees, gymnastics outfits. You know how much a gymnastics outfit costs? Tell them, Tay Tay.
Like 1,000.
$1,000, guys, for an outfit that they wear for a competition. $1,000. Not an exaggeration. I think the last one we bought was $850 for a gymnastics leotard.
$119.15.
From birthday money?
No, just in my bank account.
And after we go to Target today, she's going to have $1. She's probably going to buy a bunch of stuff.
I have $85 in my savings so I don't spend it, and I have $34 in my spending.
Okay. Did you catch Bad Batch? I love the Omega character. I did catch Bad Batch. I was hoping that Omega was going to leave with that the family, but she stuck around. I love the theory that she might be the first Force-sensitive clone. Like, they were experimenting with the cloning technology. They wanted to create a clone army of Sith, because obviously it's under Palpatine's direction, and that she's the first Force-sensitive clone. Again, it was a theory. I completely forgot who brought it up, but please shout out if you were the one that brought it up. But it was an amazing theory. It was an awesome theory, and I think that because Snoke was a Force-sensitive clone, so maybe they were like trying to work with the cloning technology. They made Omega, and she was going to be like the prototype. But when they used the cloning technology to try and clone Palpatine, his force was too strong, which caused Snoke to look the way he did. He couldn't contain that much force, I guess. Anyway, that's a theory. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber did a really cool thing where he cut up the toy boxes and made art collages and framed them. That is very cool. That's a great idea. Anthony Rosario, happy belated birthday, little lady. Anthony Rosario said happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
She said thanks. Happy birthdays and happy Mother's Day to you and yours. Enjoying the lives. Rush Hour 3, he was the villain. He's in a lot of movies. The guy that played, if you want to see the guy that played Scorpion in more movies, he's in a ton of movies. I have a third-party Liber Mayhew 6th scale Joker. It's my favorite 1/6 Joker I own. Big Money Collector says. The Hot Toys Pennywise looks extremely awesome. Video it at New York Comic Con 3 years ago, but didn't release it yet from Hot Toys. Yoda Popinski says, what? $850? Night of Ren says, $1,000. That's like 5 Hot Toys. Yeah, guys, tell me about it. Gymnastics. Expensive. Very expensive. I hope it leads to a college scholarship. LPG Toy says good morning. LPG Toy says, Vintage Toy says, hopefully Omega will develop into a fan favorite like Ahsoka went from annoying to loved. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. And when they grow out of the gymnastics outfit, you have to spend another $1,000. This is true. Good old nonsensical dreams. Rolando Flores says, you need Jedi Sith blood to get a Force clone. Snoke was using Palpatine blood. But what if they do have Jedi or Sith blood?
Yesterday,
Yes.
I was playing with my slime, and I'm trying to get it out of the container because it's really hard.
Oh, and it got in her hair.
And I freaked it out, and it went boom in my hair.
Yeah, she got slime in her hair, and Mrs. Cincy had to use a fine-tooth comb to get it out.
Yeah.
Sonata was also in the 2008 Speed Racer. I like that movie. I really like that movie. That movie and Scott Pilgrim, 2 underrated movies. I think Omega is Hunter's daughter, sort of like Boba was cloned Jango. So she could be enhanced because he's an enhanced clone, and as a result of them cloning her, or cloning him, Hunter, because he has taken like a kind of a fatherly role towards her. That would make sense too. That's another theory. And then she would then be enhanced as a result of him being enhanced, potentially, I guess, maybe. Does the Shadow have good articulation? Saw it at Target this week. Real eye-catching look to it. The Shadow. The Shadow. What's the Shadow? I caved and got that Mafex Tiger Stripe Wolverine. It moves amazingly, plus the style is almost dead on. Animated series. And it comes with like 8 head sculpts. That thing is crazy. Goji King, how's it going? Good morning. Ed5, good morning. Or good day. I'm not sure what time of the day it is for you. LGP, they have all the killed Jedi for genetic material. But she would have been created prior to Order 66, because the Bad Batch literally occurs during Order 66. So she would have... Is there any Jedi that they would have had blood from? Maybe Obi-Wan. Because he had that fight on Kamino with Jango Fett. If he got roughed up, left a little blood somewhere, maybe they took Obi-Wan's blood and made a clone from Obi-Wan's blood, and there you have Omega. There's a theory again. Definitely got to get Legends Lady Deathstrike to go along with him. Yes, 100%. I have her on pre-order somewhere. I think Amazon.
My reading class, we do this like Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I got stickers.
Yes, she advanced to Jedi Master level.
Yeah. I got one of Baby Yoda riding a pork, and I got one of all porks, and I got one of Baby Yoda, and then one of Baby Yoda eating ramen and eggs and chicken.
Hey, did you like the clip that I showed you of Chewbacca about to eat the porg?
Yeah.
And they had the sad faces.
It's so cute.
And then here's child number 2. We're live on YouTube, sweetie pie. Do you want to say hello since it was your birthday yesterday?
Yeah. Hello.
Come over here. Happy belated birthday, princess.
What does belated mean?
It means late. Don't hit your sister. Not nice. Hey, no fighting in here on live streams.
Stop. Stop.
A lot of people said happy birthday to you, by the way.
Where?
Earlier on in the stream.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's for breakfast? Rolando says. Crispix for me. I'm gonna have a bowl of Crispix. You're gonna have a Pop-Tart or something. You're not gonna eat Gushers for breakfast. Man from Room V. Definitely got to get the Legends. Oh, I just read that. Happy Mother's Day from the Koalas Down Under. Ed 5 says.
I'm coming back.
Robs says, I meant the Phantom. Oh, the Phantom. Here, let me show you. He's asking about this figure right here.
Why is he holding a gun? Is he about to kill someone?
He's about to save someone. He's a good guy.
Oh. But his booty looks on fire.
His booty looks on fire. Interesting. So you were asking about articulation, double jointed elbows. He has a ab crunch, double jointed knees, and I mean, look at that. So the thing that people were saying is out of package, his joints were super tight. I took a little bit of heat to him, totally fine. People were also saying, oh, there's like a lot of paint rub on him. Paint was like stuck together. I didn't have any issues, so I like him. I think he's really cool.
I'm gonna go eat some.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up here and I'll be right down. And do not eat Gushers. Eat a Pop-Tart or something breakfast worthy, please.
Fine.
Then you can have Gushers later. And we are getting Starbucks later. Yay. Let's see. Where was I? Omega could come from... Hold on. I meant the Phantom. Oh, okay, I just read that. LPG. Omega could come from Saphadius. Sifadius, the Jedi that contacted the Kaminoans and that disappeared. Wasn't that established to be a made-up identity for Darth Tyrannus, Count Dooku? Or is Sifadius an actual person? Ed 5, it is 22:47 Sunday night. So that means it is 10:47 p.m. Anthony Rosario, Mafex Dark Knight Batman looks cool. He is very, very cool. I cannot wait to pose him. My Mafex collection is looking pretty nice, even with Broken Leg Superman there. Wooden Jedi, hey, Cincy, morning. When you bringing the family to Sweden? I would love to go to Sweden. I want to go to Sweden and Finland. I want to kind of do like a hockey tour where I see a bunch of hockey games over in like the Scandinavian countries. That'd be very, very fun. Happy birthday to your princess, LGP says. Well, Omega has a Kiwi accent, so I'm assuming it's as direct as her being clones directly from Django. I just don't know where the blonde came from. She's a clone of Django and Obi-Wan. There's a new theory. By the way, Cincy, my wife and daughter like watching your channel too, like I do. Your toy channel is our favorite. Our daughter says hi to you and your lovely daughters. Her name is Mithril. First of all, that's a beautiful name. That's very cool that you guys watch the channel together. I would have the girls say hello to her, but they already went downstairs to eat their breakfast. But thank you all for watching the channel. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. And that's an awesome name. Happy belated birthday, Ed5 says. Django was Alpha. She is Omega. The beginning and the end. I think you guys are stretching and might be disappointed. John Malenko. Yeah, that was my first thing, is the fact that her name is Omega, so she was the final clone. And then someone had brought up that she's the first Force-sensitive clone. And I was like, ooh, that's an interesting thought. She knows the way of the Force. Morning, little lady. Anthony Rosario says. Fabulous Disaster or Anakin's arm. Oh, yeah. But that was on, what's the name of that planet? Geonosis. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Stinkfist says, love your daughter's name. You got that from Lord of the Rings. Mithril. Anthony Rosario, the Ghost Who Walks looks cool. Talking about this badass. Happy birthday, Fabulous Disaster says, thank you for showing. Did you get Flash or Ming? I haven't opened them yet. I have them both. I haven't opened them yet. I need more room for NECAs. So what I was going to do for the Monday video is show my NECA collection and all the spillover figures that I have, all the additional NECA figures that don't have a place for them. I was actually going to throw in the nerd bar and do like a full-on NECA showcase. I'm really excited for that now. That's what I'm going to do. NECA video, Monday, 5 p.m., Sweet Spot Network, YouTube. I'll be premiering it. I'll be in the chat, 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, NECA Collection. Now I'm really excited to open the rest of these figures. I got some foot soldiers to open. I got a few NECAs up there. That's my closet that I'm looking at, and they have a bunch of unopened figures up there. So Ming and Flash are going to be open today. Her name is Mithril. You're full of surprises, Master Baggins. Goji King says. Sifo DS was a real Jedi, but he died long before Dooku used the name. Chisel tip. Anybody watching love that Danhausen on YouTube? I do watch it. I watched his interview with Ethan Page. He's very entertaining, and he's a toy collector. I love finding out that people that I watch in wrestling collect the same stuff that I like. That's another reason I'm a big fan of Ethan Page, is because he's one of us. One of us. He's a toy collector. He collects Hot Toys, Marvel Legends, Batman stuff. Danhausen collects Marvel Legends. So yeah, it's cool to find out that these guys collect stuff too. I'm trying to get Ethan Page back on the channel, by the way, for a live, but I have to go through AEW to get permission to do that, because he's a contracted wrestler for them. So if you enjoyed the last video that we did together, I'm trying to get him back, but I have to go through channels to do so. Andrew Evans, how's it going? WTFS1 says Sifo-Dyas is an actual Jedi. Okay. Clones don't have midi-chlorians, John Malenko says. Jonathan Rice, love to see a fellow Filipino toy collector. Awesome haul, by the way. Thank you very much, Jonathan Rice. Ed 5, that will be killer on the nerd bar. Yeah, all the NECA figures? Yes, it will. Is Ming the Merciless green-skinned? I think so. I can't see him from here. He's in the closet. Throw them out or open a storage container if you simply cannot let go. That's what the hoarder... but he's a mad hoarder. Talking about, I guess, boxes? Yoda Popinski, we need a tour of your new setup. I really love the old nerd bar. Rob says, my daughter Gloria watches this Morning Addiction with me as well. Jason77, did you get a NECA Sam yet? It's on Amazon now for $26. Good price. Oh, I might pick that up then, because I think it's $30 at Target. I think that might be a pickup. Let me go ahead and find him. Amazon.com. I just got my pile of loot yesterday, and I finally received Storm Mortal Kombat Motaro, Diamond Gimli, and Legolas. NECA Greta Gremlin. I still need that one. The female gremlin. And Plunderling Fawn. That's quite a haul, Goji. Malenka Mabane, piece of the family. Man from Room V, do you know how many hot toys he could buy with that? About 3 or so. Oh, are we talking about the damn leotard, the gymnastics leotards that I have to buy for Tay-Tay that are $1,000 each? I never thought that gymnastics would be an expensive sport. I mean, I knew that we would have to pay fees and whatnot, and I knew that we would have to occasionally do private lessons for skills that she was having a difficult time with, but I never, ever, for once, thought that those leotards that they wear in gymnastics competitions cost $1,000. Never, ever, ever, ever crossed my mind that they were that expensive. But she's in it to win it right now. She's on a fast track. Again, I'm hoping the goal is free college education. I mean, Olympics would be cool too, but at this point, free college education is the end game. But yeah, we're paying a lot for these damn Leos. Where was I? I was going to wrap this up 22 minutes ago, but I'm still here. I'm going to wrap it up at 2 hours. How about that? Yes? Oh, I thought someone said daddy. Oh, okay. Hey, you didn't let Will out, did you? But did P-Dog let him out when she opened the door? Okay. Want to make sure he's not eating his leg. Feel that? You hear that tight joint? Here's some ASMR for you guys. That's the frickin' thigh swivel on this Phantom figure. Do you know how many hot toys? Oh, I read that. In The Force Unleashed, they manage to make a clone of a Force user of Vader's apprentice specifically, Goji King says. Did you catch the Brian Pillman story on Dark Side of the Mat? Really good. No, I didn't. I did not see that yet, Anthony. Have you played with McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures? What are your thoughts on them? I've never had one in hand. I have only seen them in package. Goji King, grew up with early 2000s Motu line, so I've thought about buying the Mega Constructs Castle Grayskull. That thing looks amazing. I actually thought about buying that before I got my Motu Origins Grayskull, but I never got it. Let's see. $1,000. Mind blown. It's Lycra. What the frick? Tell me about it. When we first saw the order form for her competition Leo and it was $850, we were speechless. Me and Mrs. Nixie were just looking at each other like, what? It's ridiculous. Hold on, where was I? Did you find the NECA Disguised Turtles yet? No, I have not found any manual. And honestly, I don't know if I'd even get it if I found it. It's 150, right? I don't know if I'd get that. I mean, I already have all 4 cartoon turtles. I'm really happy with my cartoon turtle shelf. I feel like I don't need to get anything else on it other than maybe a couple Mouser droids. I think that would look cool, but I mean, I'm really happy with the shelf as it is.
Daddy?
Yes, sweetie.
Here's strawberry juice under a strawberry. Here, you can have it.
Oh, thanks, sweetie pie.
A strawberry under strawberry juice.
Thank you so much. Is that a Shopkin?
Yeah?
Oh, it's 2 Shopkins.
Yeah.
That's very cute, sweetie pie.
I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm gonna eat cereal here soon. Will you be getting the Ultraman Mezco figure? Jonathan Rice, I'm still undecided on that. Again, I have no connection whatsoever to Ultraman. I don't remember him at all from my childhood, so I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. I have no connection. I hope your family and you have a great Mother's Day and stay safe. Thank you, Stinkfist. You too. Anthony Rosario, kids are expensive. It is a joy to see them happy, though. 110%. Absolutely. I'm still hunting the NECA movie turtles. They are my lost grails at this point. I like them. I hope you can find them. They're really cool figures. He is toit like a tiger, Anthony Rosario says. Yes, ASMR joint articulation. Spawn is Mortal Kombat figure. My daughter does dance, and this year her recital, she is in 4 dances. Dresses are like $300 each. So you know the struggle, you know the pain. I got a kitten dance, and she's in cheer. So she has, I mean, P-Dog does cheer and dance. Tay-Tay does gymnastics. So they have outfits for every frickin' thing. At this point, I'm super stoked for the leaked Motu 112th line. That's my bread and butter. Michael Taylor, good morning. Ed5 says, yeah, my girls did ballet. That added up also. Till they got sick of it, mate. What we do for our princesses is the best. Malika says, cool hockey jersey. Yeah, going back to the beginning of this stream, almost 2 hours ago, I threw this on because this team right here that I was rooting against last night, I was cheering for the Carolina Hurricanes. This team persevered, beat the number 1 team in their division, made the playoffs, secured the 4th spot, and killed any chance of my Dallas Stars of making the playoffs. So I'm giving respect where respect is due. I'm wearing the Predators jersey. They made the playoffs. This is the last time I'm going to be wearing this jersey. I'm going to be cheering against them because A, they knocked out my Dallas Stars, and B, I like the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning, and even the Hurricanes more, so... But good luck to the Predators, and good luck to Predators fans in the playoffs. It'll be a great series. Where's all the info for An American Werewolf in London? Happy Mother's Day to your wife, and hope all is good your way. Matthew Cox, I got those. I pre-ordered those on Big Bad, so I think they're still available. I'm starting to get a little... good Lord, I'm starting to get a little hoarse here, guys. So I'm probably going to cut this right at 2 hours. It's at 1:58 now. Been talking freaking nonstop for 2 hours. What? Yeah, I have 1 minute left, and then I'll go downstairs. Sorry if I just yelled in everyone's ear, by the way. Where was I? Fabulous Disaster says, my son has been doing karate for a couple years, and it is much cheaper than gymnastics. You probably only have to buy one. Are they called gis in karate too? I know they're called gis in BJJ and jiu-jitsu, but I think they're called gis in karate, right? Probably only have to buy one gi, and then you have to buy the belts. But those are only like, what, like $20 each. I kind of owe my brother a Skeletor, though. As a kid, I tested figure durability by taking his fig and throwing it at a brick wall. I was a bad kid, Goji says. Juan says, is it weird that I'm 21 and I enjoy old Godzilla, Ultraman, and Gamera film series from the 50s and 90s? It's not weird at all, dude. A lot of the cartoons that I liked when I was a kid, like Looney Tunes cartoons, were made in the 50s and 60s. So it's not weird that you like stuff like from a previous era. A lot of times stuff from a previous era is better than the stuff we have now. Specifically music. Alright, yeah, I'm coming down. Alright, we're going to end this. Have a great day, everyone. For all mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your days. If you just hopped on, that is a big yawn, girlfriend. If you just hopped on, check out the replay.
Wait, look at this picture of me sneezing.
Only have about a... Why did you take a picture of yourself sneezing?
I didn't mean to. It was TikTok. It took a picture of me right when I sneezed.
It's ridiculous. All right, guys. Adios for now. I will see you soon. Monday, NECA.
What?
NECA collection tour.
What's a nigga?
Shut up.
Hey, watch it. And why are you yelling?
Shut
I
up.
can.
Bye, bestie.